bookbinder. I wanted to be a mermaid or a unicorn, but I turned out to be a bookbinder. And what I do is historic reproductions and restoration work primarily. It's really a loathsome job. You're in the studio by yourself all day. I have a fine art background, so I also do some sculptural work that integrates books in some way into the sculpture. And this is a piece that I did in collaboration with a furniture maker here in Nashville. And 20 seconds is actually a pretty long time. Back in 2010, I got contacted by a few librarians at Watkins College to start an artist book fair, and it turned into a huge event that supports artist books, zines, printmakers, paper making of all kinds, and it's in its 5th year now. So during the 2nd year of that festival, the creative agency K2 Forma called me and said, we want to do something for Metro Nashville Arts Commission's Arttober. And what we'd like to do is a print event. Can you help us think of something? So I met with Kelly Keppel at K2 Forma, their director, and we came up with the Nashville Print Crawl, which is a citywide collaborative event where small print shops open their doors for one night, and the community can actually go to each print shop and print part of a poster. So they're engaging with small business owners in Nashville. They're engaging creatively with artists. And they're getting what I think is probably a really unique experience in that they're experiencing like letterpress here, woodblock, lino, silk screening, a lot of different types of print in one evening. Something that we set out to do from the very beginning was connect small businesses in the community. And one of the things that's been really important to me setting these collaborations up is that it's accessible to everyone. So we make these events free, and they're usually held in some kind of central location that's reachable by public transportation. This citywide Nashville Print Crawl canvases Sobro, Wedgwood, Houston, East Nashville. So you're really traveling around, getting to know people in all areas of Nashville. We host shops. The shops that have been with us since the beginning. We're in our 3rd year now. And there are like these established shops like Hat Show Print, Isle of Printing, some nonprofits like Playtone Printmaking. This is Playtone right here. And Goldsmith Press, which is with Austin Peay State University. And then we've got these awesome little quirky shops that are really dotting the landscape of Nashville. Sawtooth Print House, Grand Palace, Hip Hughes, Kangaroo Press. These are all 1, 2, 3 employees working at these shops. Each shop's kind of a little party. You end up standing in line, but they have events going on at each location. And one of the things that we've been intentional about doing is sharing the love. So we invite a lot of small businesses to participate in the print crawl. We've got a feature brewery that we work with every year, different brewery every year, and other organizations like that, exhibits that happen at each location for local artists. So we're trying to get as many locals involved as possible. Something that came out of this was a collaboration that I'm doing with a bookstore in East Nashville called East Side Story. It's the only bookstore in Nashville that's all local authors, and they also host local artists as well. So I contacted East Side Story and said, I have this idea for a collaboration where we would pair an artist or artists and an author or authors together for a year to work collaboratively to produce an original book. And once they've done all the hard work, we put them with a local binder and a local printer, and often a fabricator, to produce one-of-a-kind limited edition artist books. So now we've gotten into publishing, which is kind of an adventure in and of itself. once these limited editions are produced, they are printed in like a series of 30. And we have collectors from libraries to record labels. A lot of people have started collecting these books. We have one book under our belt. It was fairly successful. This is Betsy Phillips, our author of that book, The Wolf's Bane. There are still limited editions available. Talk to me. And then again, I want to stress how important it is to me to make these things accessible to everybody. So in addition to the limited edition run, we do a larger printing that is paperback and digital images of all of the artwork that's included. Our second year, which will be released in late 2016, features artist Herb Williams and a series of poets that are all local. This is some of the binding action going on, and this is our final product. So I think what I just want to leave is how important it is to foster collaboration in your community. And I was just kind of sitting in my studio working all alone and thought I want to meet people and do things, and so I just started asking people to work with me. And we've got this awesome group of folks connecting with their communities, connecting with each other, collaborating outside of these events. So I think it's been a great run. Thank you.